You have probably clicked on this video after watching 100 other SMMA videos. You have probably seen some Iman Ghazi, Jordan Platten, Joe Kaplan, Montel Gordon, Xander Stage, Jaime Higuera, and now it's time to start your own agency, become rich and escape the matrix. Well, I actually know exactly how you feel because not too long ago I was in your shoes, working on starting my own agency, planning on making 10, 20, 30, 50, 100,000 in monthly recurring revenue, living a rich life and retire early. I thought I was going to bring in cash in wheelbarrows, hire a team in no time, delegate all tasks so that I just need to do some management, leveraging people, automations, so that I be chilling on some beach, going to fancy restaurants, driving sports cars. But hey, that's not the case at all. The SMMA space over the last few years has become this over-glorified business model, promising quick and easy money by leveraging overseas contractors for service arbitrage. It sounds quick and easy, but it's actually the complete opposite. It's way more complex than you actually think. Yes, of course, you can hire contractors like media buyers, account managers, editors, etc. to fulfill the service you're offering, but you still have a ton of other skills to learn to actually be successful in the SMMA space. There is a super huge learning curve that no one will talk about because they all want you to buy their agency course and mastermind. I don't have a course to sell yet, so I will just tell you everything that I learned from trying to start my own agency and also what I learned from speaking to more than 1.7 thousand agency owners that I personally spoke to over the past 8 months, because currently I work in sales for a B2B consulting agency that is targeting SMMA owners. So I'm doing discovery calls and I spoke to over 1.7 thousand agency owners about their situations, their offers, problems, desires, plans, what they're working on. So I have some pretty good insights into the SMMA space. My 1.7 thousand discovery calls over the past 8 months resulted in more than $1 million cash collected sales. That's revenue in the bank for the company that I'm working for. So I'm going to give you my 3 learnings that are most important to be successful with a social media marketing agency. Everything starts with the offer positioning. I'm not just saying offer, but offer positioning, meaning which services are you offering to which target audience. There's way more detail to it than you actually think, because everyone talks about the irresistible offer, Alex Hormozi $100 million offer, which of course is true. You need to have an irresistible offer, but what good is an irresistible offer when you're offering it to the wrong target audience, the wrong niche? What if your offer is great, but the people who you offer it to don't even have a need or no desire for it? What if the offer is great, the people you're talking to need it, but they don't even have the buying power, the capital to afford it? They're like, yeah, good, cool offer, like sorry, can't afford it. So it's all about the product market fit, or in SMMA, the service market fit. Does the market you go after have a need for your service, and do they also have the finances to be able to afford your offer? Not just your service fee, but also, for example, the additional advertising budget you need them to spend to be able to get them results. And then lastly, is your offer so good, so well structured that they just can't say no to it? Do you have a guarantee in place? Do you refund them if they don't get results? Is the value they are getting from you so great that it's worth it for them to spend the money with you? I see this all the time, and it's really crazy how new agency owners just watch some Iman Ghazi videos, start approaching businesses and say, hey, we will run ads for you, or hey, we will make content for you. It's just not good enough anymore. There's thousands, if not tens of thousands of beginner agency owners out there wanting to run Facebook ads for dentists, Google ads for roofing companies, TikTok ads for home remodeling companies, getting appointments for car detailing companies, etc. I spoke to over 1.7 thousand of these agency owners, and many are competing with you. You need to wake up and fundamentally understand your audience, create an offer that they need and that has a pricing that fits and that makes them feel safe enough to spend the money with you. So it's all about the service market fit as well as your pricing. An example, if you want to run Facebook ads for dentists, ask yourself, and ideally ask dentists, do they need Facebook ads? Do they care about having Facebook ads? Do they want something else maybe? What do they need? Maybe you think, yeah, they need more clients, but in reality, they don't need more clients. They have enough number of clients. They need better clients for higher quality services, for higher prices. Maybe dentists don't need new or better clients at all. Maybe they need to hire more qualified staff to be able to handle all the clients which they get organically. So yeah, maybe it's better to build a recruitment agency for dentists to finally help the front desk lady Susie to get the colleagues so that they can better handle the workload and have a better harmony in the dentist practice. So you see, there's so much more detail to offer positioning, so many ways to go about this, and this is fundamentally important. Do you have a solid service market fit? Plus, a good pricing, which they can afford, plus is your offer irresistible. Yeah, take some real time, not just 2 hours, but a week or two, right? Sit down, do some market research, come up with an offer, validate the offer, speak to people in the target audience, see if the market wants it and needs it, readjust, keep learning, keep improving, get a guarantee in place, and make it impossible for them to say no to your offer. Fundamentally important. In the future, I will probably make some videos about this, like maybe a mini series, like on offer positioning. Second point, outreach traffic marketing. I'm going to make this as quick and easy as possible. You have your offer positioning down. Now you need eyeballs on your business. Everyone will be preaching to you that you need to be doing cold outreach. You need to be doing cold emails, cold social media DMs, maybe even cold calling. While this is true and proven to work, this is where most agencies simply fail. Everyone has this broad idea of cold outreach being a couple of emails a day, a couple of cold calls, a couple of DMs, and you're going to land massive amounts of clients, when in reality it's actually way more, the complete opposite. It's more complex. You're going to send out thousands of cold outreaches and probably only book 5 calls. 2 will no-show, 2 will be broke, and 1 will have to think about your offer. So most of the time, nobody will answer to your outreach. They will reject you. They will say they are not interested. Who can blame them? They probably received 10 to 20 other outreaches in the same week. Now, my advice is you need to outsource and automate your outreach. You need to find a way to 10x the volume of outreach. 20 outreaches per day is just not good enough. You need 200 outreaches per day, every day. But you need to also reduce the time you personally do the outreach. You need to emotionally detach yourself from the outreach because it's draining, it's annoying. There's other areas in your business you need to work on. You need your time to develop your fulfillment skills, sales skills, system skills, branding, team building. So early on, you need to hire people to do the lead list building, the lead sourcing, and the outreach for you so that you get your time back and actually can, hit high volume of outreach consistently all the time. You need to hire $3 an hour virtual assistants to do the lead list building for you, the lead sourcing, the cold emails, the cold DMing for you. Maybe you need to hire a commission-based cold caller, depending on your niche. You need to free yourself from the outreach while also having high volume of outreach that is even happening while you're working on other things. Super important. While the outreach is happening, with a mix of automations, plus VAs, start creating organic content on top of that for your target audience on social media. You need to be pushing out content every single day. Maybe record long form videos like this one, right, for your niche, for your service, and then repurpose the content into short form content, LinkedIn written post, Twitter post. You want to showcase your expertise, your expert status, and build trust this way. So as the people right in your target audience, your prospects, as they receive your outreaches, your outsourced outreaches, they will start seeing your content, get warmed up, and eventually book calls with you. Now, I know what you're thinking. You need hundreds of thousands of followers to get any real clients from social media. But this is actually not the case at all. Have a look at my friend Matthias here. He built his own YouTube channel for his agency. He put in the work over the last couple of years. Yes, it took time and work. He recorded, I think, like 50 to 100 videos, maybe already more. Now he has 300 subscribers, very niched focus, and he's winning agency clients through his channel because it builds trust and shows his expertise. Instead of having 100,000 views on videos about some viral topic, you only need to have maybe 10 to 50, a couple hundred views, but hyper specific from people that are actually in your target audience, in your niche, that have the buying power for your service and that can become actual clients. Also, put in account the longevity that comes with making content online. When you cold call or cold email, the longevity is very small because there's only the direct point of contact. But when you make videos online, specifically on YouTube, somebody can, see the video 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the line and still convert and still become a client. So that's a super strong recommendation. Start creating organic content in your niche and combine it with outsourced outreach. The last area I want to talk about quickly in this video is sales. If you want to make money, you will have to learn sales. If your offer positioning is fantastic, your outreach is on point, and on high volume, your content is great, you will have it a lot easier in sales because people trust you way more. But it's still important to learn sales. You need to create a good script for your meetings, that you have a good structure, right? You know what comes after what, which parts, right, to go through. You need to have, you need to get confidence on calls, right? You simply need practice, ideally getting feedback from a sales coach to improve quickly. Everyone that worked in sales before they started their own agency has a huge advantage because they are composed, they are confident on calls. If you're new and introverted, this will be harder. but you need to get through this. You will need to take the first 20 up to 100 sales calls, the first 100 sales calls. It takes time. You will burn some leads. Some people will be happy to leave your calls because they will think you're a weirdo, right? It's totally fine. You're just starting out. We have all started somewhere. It takes time, practice to get good at something. So with sales, practice makes perfect. You can only improve if you get calls, right? Either you figure out traffic, outreach marketing, so you get your own calls where you can practice selling your own offer, or you get a sales job first. Get confidence speaking with people and then try selling your own agency offer. Overall, it just takes time to position your offer, learning about your service, learning the skill, learning about your niche, researching, doing outreach yourself, outsourcing it, training VAs, building SOPs, structures, testing stuff, learning, improving, getting calls, having calls cancelled last minute, no shows, weird calls, blood, sweat and tears, so many things happening. SMMA is not just this quick way to make 10K per month and become free. It's a journey, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. It starts with the first step, but if you take it, if you continue to work on this, in this space you will improve. Now, this video was probably the most basic summary about SMMA and not even going into depth in all these different topics, but maybe it gives you some good insights already. If you stick around and follow my channel, over the next few months I will be creating more detailed videos, helping you out. So yeah, I would highly appreciate if you like and comment, leave some feedback down below. I would appreciate your consideration to subscribe. Thanks a lot, goodbye, and thank you.